What does the dinosaur say?
He was 5 months old when he was congested. He just had, just wasn't feeling right. They were looking into making sure exactly what he had. They didn't know if it was a leukemia, an autoimmune disease, or it could have just been a really bad infection. They obviously figured leukemia, but they were just trying to rule everything out. Then they did a bone marrow biopsy to for sure diagnose him with AML, which is acute myeloid leukemia.
Ooh, that's scary.
Then they discovered that he was high risk leukemia, so the only way to be cured by that would be with a bone marrow transplant. Once we found out that news, we were worried and obviously we quick asked, like, can we be donors? They told us right away, don't worry about it. He has a 10 out of 10 match, so we have great odds of him beating this with a donor already on the registry. It was a huge relief knowing that we don't have to worry about trying to find a donor. We don't have to do bone marrow drives. I mean, there's so many kids that don't have that.
Does that fit in there? It does.
That aren't lucky enough with that. So we were lucky enough that she was already on the registry. It was literally perfect timing, and it was so like just a relief, and like knowing like he's gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this.
When I first came to college, I was really adamant on joining like a whole bunch of like groups on campus. And one of them was Love Your Melon, which is now known as the Pinky Swear Pack, and it was helping kids with pediatric cancer. Well, them and DKMS did a swab drive together. And one day I was in between classes and it was like one of my busier days. And I had like 10 minutes. They were like, Jay, just stop at a student union, please. And like, just swab your mouth. Like, it's only like a 1% chance. I'm like, I don't know what a 1% chance of what, like, what's really going on here? But I stopped by on like a quick break on my college campus. And that's actually how we got the ball rolling.
Hello.
And then it all just like suddenly clicked, and I was like, no stinking way this just happened. Like, it was crazy.
But I did not get that phone call far after I swabbed.
And Derek and I talked about it all the time. We were like, we can't wait to meet this person and just tell them how much they mean to us. And, and then once it finally came down to it, I was like, I don't even know what to say. She's literally a superhero.
We're so lucky that we had a 10 out of 10 match with Mads. So hopefully more people can have perfect matches like that. Look at this.
It's amazing to see that like my one simple act of kindness, not even 10 hours of my time, led to like this little boy now growing up to be anything in the world that he absolutely desires.
He did really well through the transplant. And he's doing great. You would have no clue, obviously, looking at him, that he was ever sick with anything. Now he's just a normal little boy that we had always wanted.
Fist bump? Yeah, no look, fist bump. Ooh. Yeah, double fist bump. Can you do a double fist bump? Oh, okay.